Hello everybody, this is Mike Meier here in Cloquet, Minnesota, or Carlton here, getting ready to head on down to Branson, Missouri, a 1,000-mile trek down south for the fall Chrysler 300 National Meet. Yeah, the meet's in Branson here. I stopped to pick up one rider here. Here's a Reverend Ply, Forrest Stillwell. You've seen him before. I hope you don't have anything more than coffee in that mug.
That's just plain old coffee.
Yeah, all right. I better check that out here.
Not even sweetened up.
Yeah, because we're gonna be tooling quick.
Yeah.
So we got
a good idea. Why don't we go to Branson to the 300 meet?
Hey, that sounds like one hell of an idea. So I better.
Good idea.
I'm gonna check out here so we can get going. So we'll catch you folks later. We're gonna have a blast. See all our friends and everything there, and all the three beautiful 300s.
Yeah, right.
Well, memories of history gone by.
Sounds good to me.
Check it out. See you later.
Let's go take a look.
Well, here we are. The city of Branson, just getting off the freeway.
Yep, I'm getting ready to pull on Main Street here.
52 Ford truck.
Ooh.
And here's 57 heaven, hey. Area 57 and all the good activity, hey. We're gonna be here for 4 days, folks. We're gonna have a good time. Look, they're welcoming us here. Look at that.
Yep.
Here we are. This town is just loaded with celebrities. And look, the Blues Brothers are here. Look at that. Remember that? The 74 squad? We are here, and what do you have to say?
I gotta pee. The Blues Brothers.
What do you have to say about that?
Yes, very good. Here you are, Ollie.
There you go, Ollie. One for you, or you should be here. Maybe he'd take a couple hundred. A couple 300Cs here. Look, they have 61 hubcaps on there. They're cheating. They got disc brakes on there. Non-stock disc brakes. 75 or 6 New Yorker. So no, we'll have to go around and check it. It's Imperial. Hey, here we are.
Anybody I know? Anybody you know?
Hey!
Mr. Mike Meier.
How's she going, Brian?
Minnesota. Here he is.
Yep. Well, it's 883 miles for me.
Huh?
883 miles. We left yesterday about...
When'd you do it, in about 10 hours?
Well, we stayed overnight halfway down. About that, though. These 300s like the cruise. Hey, we're going to have a good 4 days, right, Brian? Hey, Bob. Here is the 300 Club show host here for the fall meet here in Branson.
Car right here.
It's 300C with drum brakes, and the other one over there, hey,
Disc
Jim.
brakes.
Disc brakes. I see it, but that looks
with the blue shirt.
Jim.
Get out of your way.
Hey, why not? No, you're photogenic. I'm looking at the thing parked behind you. I'm not getting you on there. Hey, Brian. There's our club, our club treasurer, their secretary.
The tape of yours I'm on, but
well done. Just roll in the parking lot. Here's Lynn Zimmer or Drexel. We call him Drexel after Dremel. He couldn't remember Dremel's name from Chicago, Bob Horman. We call him Dremel. He said, "What's that guy's name? That is it Drexel?" So he named himself. There he is, Lynn Zimmer, and he brought a 300 powered 57 Plymouth convertible.
I'm inspired by the 300 folks.
Is Carlton Schroeder going to be here today? This week?
I think he's supposed to be here, yeah.
Oh, good, because I brought him some throttle kickdown stuff and all. He had all the linkage and everything. I got it in the trunk there.
Yeah,
so, hey,
I think he was on the list to be here.
Good seeing everybody here again. This is going to be great. Can't wait. Good morning, Reverend Ply here. We're down in Branson, Missouri, and I see you're down here at the Ramada Inn, and you have something hanging from your neck there. What is that?
Yes, Mike. This is my name tag. I figured I better put those on. I've been having so many senior moments lately. I had to put a name tag on so I knew who I was.
There was one thing missing.
And what is that?
You have to remember to look at it, and you might forget that.
Well, that's another thing. I have to get a new prescription because I don't see well either.
Anyhow, we're down here for the Chrysler 300 Club National Meet at 57 Heaven here. Boy, there's a lot of 300s in the lot here. We're going to go down and look at them close and I see a 62 300 there, and I see Lynn Zimmer. He's showing off his big Hemi under the hood of his Plymouth convertible over there. And it's 62 308. We drove down in this gorgeous 68 300 convertible and went 883 miles down here just
per hour, that is.
per hour, yeah. There's a Tahitian Coral 300D right below here. So anyhow, with no further ado, let's get... Well, Ply, we have one of your friends here just took a little bagel bomber there. He buried part of your bagel. Your bagel. Anyhow, we're thinking to take this, take the 68 300. I'm parked in a handicap parking area, and I can't do that. So we're going to have to go in area 57 with the...
I'm handicapped.
Yeah, are you handicapped?
Yeah,
so it's just so...
between the ears.
That's a good one for the morning.
Yeah.
Morning, Reverend Ply.
Yes, handicap Ply.
We're going to park here with the rest of the 300s here in area 57. Here we are staying at the Ramada Inn. There's a few 300s that are in the lot. Here's a 62 300H convertible and a white 300F. 75 Imperial here, 74 or 5 Imperial, the last of the Imperials. And one of 123 built 300H convertible. There's a 300F hardtop here, done in white with white interior. They made 964F hardtops. There's one of them. And there's a 62 300 Sport. That's not a 300H. It's just a 300 Sport. Looks like he's got a New Yorker grill in it, or grill center. There's Spanky Cox's 62 300H hardtop. Spanky likes driving his cars. Their drivers. He's not afraid where he parks them. There's something to be said about that. Not too bad original interior in this car. They have a 413 with 2.4 inline, 380 horse. 62 Chrysler 300H, maybe 500 hardtops made. You know what this is? This is a hearse.
Oh.
Yep. Coroner's car. Yeah, there it is, coroner. And I guess this morning we're going to have a tour of 57 Heaven Museum. A lot of you have already seen that on my tapes. And something unique about today, for the visit down to Branson today, this will be the last time that this museum is in existence. They're going to be selling the cars one at a time at an auction here in October. Meekum Car Auctioneers. Morning, Jack. Where you have your D parked?
Home in the garage.
Home in the garage. Okay, it's not here. Anyhow, the club hosts, Margie and Rob Kern. This is their 57 300C hardtop. Done nice. This is the feature on the t-shirt for this meet. 57 Chrysler 300C. And you betcha it has a Hemi. A 392 cast iron fire breathing monster, 375 horsepower. We had conversations last night that the screws on top of this chrome here were not there on a lot of the cars. I guess there was a service bulletin out.
Oh, yeah?
If you were drag racing these cars, you'd lose those pieces. I know the rear roof pieces are another piece of chrome that comes off at high speeds. But the speed capability of these cars here, you know, they certainly had things that fell off at 145, 150 miles an hour. And he's got the performance features on this Chrysler 300C right there. That's right out of magazines. 0 to 67.7 and 145.7. Well, that was at the proving grounds, the flying mile. Depending on your axle ratio and all that, that varied too.
Stone shields?
Yeah, these stone shields are optional down there. But
is that the little foam piece?
Yeah.
certainly looks nice. Well, Reverend Ply, should we go on in there and see the 57 Heaven Museum?
The last time.
This will be the last time the museum will be around.
She's in the box.
Good morning.
Hey, Mike.
How's she going this fantastic morning?
Pretty darn
This is the last time we're going to see this museum assembled, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You gotta give him the tickets.
So we might as well get a...
Sir? You on them?
Yes, sir. Okay. Have fun.
The officer's saying, hey man, you've been a bad dude today. '57 Packard Clipper wagon. 57 vintage kitchen set here. Hey dude, put that butt out. This is a no smoking Savoy. The Belvedere. These are all 1957 vehicles in here. All restored to the max. And next month here, they're going to be auctioned off at the Meekum auction, one at a time.
Anything else? It's not very big. No. It's so cute. Yeah. Fun. Nice.
There is the man here. Good morning, Mr. Bob Schmidt. How you doing here? Here's Paladin. He made it down here, and Donna Marie. Hey, good seeing you. Made it down here, and he's dressed in black, so he's feeling well today. Good meeting you. Hey, Carlton Schroeder, how you doing? Good. Bring a race. And Mike Burke, how you doing? Hey, the place is lit. Well, Mike's been sitting in one place here for quite a while talking to Brian Frank. What do you think about this great museum here, Brian? This is our...
This is fantastic. You know, the fact that they're going to sell this all off a month from now is really sad.
Brian's our 300 Club secretary here.
Yeah.
And he's a attorney by trade, works for insurance companies, so he knows what it costs to fix this quarter panel on this 57 Buick Special here, right?
You bet.
It can vary from 5 to 10 grand depending on who you have working on it.
Yeah.
Morning, Tom.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to take a few videos here, and we're going to go out in the parking lot, and we're going to see some good morning, Ray and Joanne.
Well, good morning.
Hey, these are our club hosts here. They're hosting this meeting. No, you're at the table. You're at the
Where's the registration?
table. Organizer. Hey. What 300 did you bring? Ray?
I brought a 300 2005 Town & Country limited edition.
Okay. You had a lot of materials to haul down here, so good seeing you. Thanks for your dedicated time here to put this nice meet together. Right, Brian? A lot of good stuff. Last time we're going to see this collection together.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but hey, at least we can get it memories and tape and pictures. A little bit more fresh battery here, so I'm going to run some of your collection because this is the last time this whole collection is going to be together. Put together by Bob Schmidt here, the curator of this fantastic museum here. Bob, oh, I certainly will. Thank you. 57 Caddy DeVille convert. And you see this auction number on here? Meekum's going to be auctioning all these cars on October 24th of this year. 57 Eldorado Baritz convertible. And the mist lavender. This is the actual race car that Fireball Roberts ran. There's a Black Widow. Actually, the Black Widow was a 280 fuel injected. You know, I made like 150 of these 150. Chevy's a cheap model with 6-bolt wheels on it, roll bar in it, fuel injected engine. However, they couldn't let them run in a lot of the races because the fuel injection was outlawed, just carbureted. So they toned some of these down to the 270 horse dual quad 283s. There we are. 57 Pontiac Chieftain, the actual car here that John Zink, race driver, drove to win the one-way flying mile event at Daytona Beach. The Chrysler 300C won the two-way average flying mile event in 57. Cecil, did you know this adventure here? Pardon? Jim, this DeSoto Adventure convertible here, I used to own, and Reverend Ply forgot to tighten the left-hand lug nuts when we were towing it back. Yeah. We were so busy and so tired, I forgot to tell him to tighten them. That sounds kind of funny.
There you go.
And we lost the wheel,
so
the left front wheel.
This is the car you owned.
This is the car that I owned, yeah. Lusk, Wyoming. When I got it, had bullet holes in the fenders there. The windows, side windows were shot out, bullet holes in the quarter panel here. They had skidded it kind of on its frame out in the field in Lusk, Wyoming, in a cow pasture. No engine. They burned the engine out, took the tie rod ends, the drag link, and burned that off to get the engine out. And just a few remnants of oil pan and things in the back. I guess they put it in some kind of a hot rod. But I found an original, I had a hardtop with an original Adventure engine. That's what's in here now. Those hubcaps, almost brand new ones that found at the, I think Bob Horman might have found those hubcaps for me at a swap meet somewhere, but neat. Here it is, one of 300 built. And this is the first American production car to have 1 horsepower per cubic inch as the standard engine. Chevrolet did too. They had a 283 cube, fuel-injected 283 horse, but that was optional when this engine was standard in this car. Which do you think would outperform the other, Cecil? You never know. 57 Bel Air convertible here with a 245 horsepower, 283. It's a dual quad.
Yeah.
I think that's what it says, or 245 horse.
Pretty rare. Yep. Pretty rare engines that have.
Yeah, see, this is the largest engine that you could get with Power Glide transmission. You get a 270 horse dual quad, but that was the standard transmission only. Neat. And in 57, the Mercury Montclair Turnpike Cruiser was the Indy pace car. And they made 1,265 of them there, and they had that Turnpike Cruiser engine, which was a Lincoln V8. Available in all model Mercuries. The Montclair had it standard and was designated by the badge on the front fender. It said Turnpike Cruiser engine. Then they made an optional engine too. They had a dual quad 368. It was 335 horse. They called it the M335 option. Mercury was a pretty good contender in racing in this era, but couldn't hold a candle to the Chrysler though. 57 Mercury Monterey convertible. 57 Turnpike Cruiser, two-door hardtop. And a 57 Mercury Montclair Voyager wagon. Yes, actually Mercury was the only car line, American-made car line, that made an actual two-door hardtop station wagon. They made it 57, 8, and 9. The Nomad was a two-door wagon, but not a two-door hardtop wagon. So that Mercury is, kind of 57 Montclair convertible. And this also, the Montclair comes standard with a Turnpike Cruiser engine there, the 368 Lincoln engine, 290 horsepower. And 4,200 of these. Beautifully done. Mercury pickup there. 57 Mercury pickup. That one's a new addition to this collection that I haven't seen before. And each of these has a make 'em car auction number right in the window there. So if you're interested in any of these cars, there they are. Got a good videotape for you here. The toy displays, these are, I guess, are going to all go also. Yep, there's the auction number on them. So Last time you're going to see this stuff here in display. Unless, of course, one person bought everything here. That could happen. Visit your local Chrysler dealership, and here's a swept wing Dodge. And ply? Yeah, here's world, famous engine unleashes a hurricane of power from a thundering aircraft type. That's the hemispherical combustion chamber, up to 310 horsepower. Tames a tornado of torque with a new push-button torque flight that packs a silk smooth 1-2 punch. That's wrong. It kind of puts just a nice, harsh, good wheel chirping shift when it does that. And actually, they did make a 340 horsepower option with the Chrysler 354 Hemi in the Dodge. They called it D501. And a lot of nice stuff here in this museum. Just have an old Super 88 convertible here. Pushman Eagle. And this car here is owned by one of our friends. This is a Rich Seppi, or Count Asiago, as we know him, pet name. 57 Dodge Custom Royal convertible with the Super D500 motor. Yep. I mean, 324 Hemi with twin carburetors. Call it the Super D500. Nice car. You remember when Rich Seppi owned this? 57 Custom Royal convertible. '57 Plymouth Belvedere convertible. A DeSoto Fire Dome convertible. Nice pink 57 Olds 98 convertible. There's a black 57 Imperial convertible here, Crown convertible. This has a 392 Hemi in it. And they made 1,100 of these. Got the single 4-barrel version. Italian made, Chrysler powered, with dual Ghia. $104 of these were built in the 3 years. And this one has actually the 56 Dodge 315 Hemi in it. Dual Ghia, Italian made. Chrysler, the Dodge powered. That was a Faithful Vega, French made.
I don't know why
Here's the show host from the 2008 Chrysler 300 to meet an Eagle River. And 57 Buick Roadmaster convertible here. It's painted Carlsbad black. And they made 4,300 of these 57 Roadmaster convertibles. And excuse me for interrupting, ma'am, here. Ply thinks I should stop in and get my hair cut. You know what I did, though? I didn't get a haircut. I wanted to save it for the gas tank on that big 440 on the way down, so I saved a little money. I'll let it grow another couple weeks. Here it is.
get some wild.
Wacky Whisker Barbershop. I'll Ply. And here's a 300C convertible in Goggin red. Here it is, right? This is the ultimate in 300s, right? Right, Ply? A Goggin red 300C convertible with a 16 2/3 RPM record player. You got a couple choices of records. You get Roy Rogers, A Cowboy Needs a Horse, and Yankee Doodle Comes to Town. Oh. Goggin red.
That Stevie Cook, they sold up in Virginia. This was
Yes, it was just like this, all light blue and mint. No, it was they had a flatbed on it. It was a 1-ton. I think it might even been a dually. 57 Studi Transstar. It was a pickup. They took the box off of and they put a flatbed on it. Like when they rot out, you know, they get lace edging around here. They just put flat, make it a stake box, stake bed. And sir, guess what? I have some bad news for you.
earlier, you wouldn't talk to me.
You know why? He's right engaged. He's trying to tell the owner that he should have bought a Chrysler instead.
He's trying to feel how much oil's in the tank.
Well, no, he's seeing all the oil around the engine compartment right now. Tell him, see, the rings are bad in hole number 7. You better trade her in for a big Imperial.
Yeah,
57 Lincoln convertible. George Iverson from St. Paul owned this car. Restored it. One of 3,600 made. Got the 368 cubic inch, basically the same engine, actually the same engine that was available Mercury Turnpike Cruiser engine. Of course, they daubed this as 10 horsepower more. You know, you have to do that. Corporate rules. You can't step over your brother when your brother has a higher office. Mercury's lower than Lincoln. Those vintage boats. Evinrude Lark motor on it, and fins of the era. Couple display engines here. You got a 325 horse, 392 here, all painted up. And I think this for the World's Fair, 235 Chev, kind of a turning model here for display. Post Babbitt beater. Inserts on that one. Got all the 300 group here, just gawking over all these beautiful cars. There's Jenny Thorne. Hi, Jenny. How you doing there? And where's Ace?
Behind me.
Hey, Ace, there you are. Hey, Ace Towing from Ace Towing Service, I ran. This is Bob Schmidt, the curator. He's in here again. Hey, Nancy, did you see the Goggin Red C convertible over there?
I don't think there's anything I haven't seen.
No, that's a Goggin Red, just like yours.
Oh, yeah.
That one, no, it's different. Yours isn't done yet, but it'll look close to that.
Oh, I can remember what it looked like before it went underwater.
Jim Frank there and Bob Brown. Bob must be interneting there. He's bidding on a Toreador Red F convertible, right?
Selling a $300,000 machine.
Okay. Yes, this is a work trip for you.
Right now it is.
That does happen. Bob said this was the hardest car to find in the collection. The cheap line Dodge Corvette convertible. The reason was that everybody who had money to buy a Dodge convertible, they went to a Custom Royal, and they didn't make too many of these. So there wasn't really a breakdown on Dodges as far as the number per model from 57. They just had a total. And then there's a 57 Lincoln Premier 2-door hardtop and a 57 DeSoto Adventure 2-door hardtop. One of, I think, less than 2,000 of these hardtops were made. 300 convertibles, and they have it right here. 1,650 hardtops. And this here, the Adventure, only came with one engine. 345 DeSoto Hemi.